Princess Love just dropped a bomb on Ray J that nobody saw coming. And the way it's being told, it might have just exposed him for being on the DL. Now, everyone knows the whispers about Ray J have been floating around for years. Folks been side-eyeing some of his moves, comparing him to Diddy, and wondering if there's more going on behind the scenes. But Princess Love caught the kind of evidence that you can't beat. She walked in on Ray J laid up in bed with another dude. And according to people close to the situation, Ray J didn't even act surprised. He wasn't fumbling, he wasn't nervous, he was way too comfortable. Like this wasn't his first time in that position. And that's exactly what had people's jaws hitting the floor. But that wasn't even the wildest part. This isn't the first time Ray J's name has been caught up in rumors like this. The streets have been buzzing for a while now about him sneaking around on the low. Some said he was moving funny. Others hinted he had whole relationships nobody knew about. Princess catching him in the act just made those old stories look a lot less like gossip and a lot more like receipts. And right after that, Ray J made things even harder to explain. Now here's the crazy part. Right after all this went down, Ray J popped up on Kai Cenat's Mafiathon 3 livestream. And instead of keeping it cool, he went and made things even weirder. Out of nowhere, he tried to jump in the shower with Kai on camera in front of everybody. Some laughed it off, but others said it looked like him trolling or maybe even slipping up and showing his real side. But that move lit up a whole new wave of speculation. So that's when people started connecting the dots. If Princess is out here spilling that kind of tea, and then Ray J is out here pulling stunts like that on live streams, what's really going on? And more importantly, what does this mean for Ray J's whole image? The dude built his career on being the ladies' man, the one who always had the girls chasing him. But these new allegations, they flip that whole narrative upside down, and it only makes his timing look even worse. And let's be real, the timing couldn't be worse for him. Right now, with the spotlight on celebrity secrets and all the hidden lifestyles coming to light, Ray J is walking straight into the storm. People are already comparing his situation to Diddy, saying both of them been too comfortable living double lives while playing it cool in public. And if Princess really does have evidence that backs up her story, then Ray J might be the next name trending for all the wrong reasons. But some say Princess had a deeper motive too. Some are speculating Princess Love isn't just exposing Ray J out of anger. She might actually be trying to protect herself. Think about it. If she's been holding this in for years and finally lets it slip, that could mean the tension between them has been building way longer than we realize. And if she's coming with receipts now, that could change the whole way people look at their marriage, their fights, even their breakups. So now the question becomes, how much more does she know? So the big question everybody's asking is, was this just Princess catching Ray J slipping one time, or has this been his lifestyle all along? And if so, who else in the industry already knew and stayed quiet about it? At this point, the story is still developing, but one thing's clear. Princess Love put Ray J in a position that he can't just sing his way out of.
This Celeste, David case is getting messier by the hour. Now, out of nowhere, new footage has surfaced. It's not exactly the smoking gun people were hoping for, but it's definitely stirred the pot. Between fresh videos, wild speculation, and an official LAPD statement that feels like a plot twist.
You tripping? Nah, you ain't. You tripping? Out the door, you tripping?
Oh my God.
Nah, cause you tripping. Move the out of here.
The video you just saw is basically Celeste seen in a heated argument with her neighbors. Nobody knows the exact details, but speculation is running wild that it had something to do with tensions in the neighborhood, maybe even connected to her disappearance. Some think it's about personal conflicts, others think it's about her relationship with David. And then there's another video which shows Celeste walking down a street near a shop, apparently filmed discreetly from inside the store. People are calling this huge because it places her during the period she was missing. If true, it could completely shift the timeline of when she disappeared. Say what you want about these clips, but they have reignited social media debates about what was really going on in Celeste's life at the time. Now, the crazy don't stop there. The county medical examiner hasn't determined the cause or manner of death yet. At this point, they can't prove she was just that her body was concealed, and that's frustrating a lot of people. It's been about 20 days since the discovery, but without a confirmed cause of death, there's no homicide charge and no arrest. People expected handcuffs the minute a body was found in his car. Instead, David's still out, lawyered up, and technically not charged with anything beyond possibly hiding a body. Some are convinced this is a long game by the cops, that they're just building a rock-solid case before making a move. Others think this is another OJ-type situation in the making, where a famous figure might actually skate on serious charges. And then there's a whole other camp deep diving into David's music, interviews, and social media, trying to piece together if his heartbreak tracks and cryptic posts line up with Celeste's final days. And remember those pregnancy rumors? Well, those are dead. TMZ got hold of the death certificate and confirmed Celeste was not pregnant, nor had she been in the last year. That wipes out one of the biggest alleged motives floating around online. But there's plenty of questions to go around still. For example, if Celeste was last seen at the end of July and the Tesla was parked since early August, that means she may have been dead before David's big performances in San Francisco and Del Mar. Friends lost contact with her around that same time. So where was she and where was he? Was she living with him? Were they meeting in secret? Did something go wrong at one of those infamous parties? There's even speculation about a possible overdose. Toxicology reports can take 2 to 3 months in LA County because of backlogs. If they come back showing fatal substances in her system without hard evidence tying David to giving them to her, the case could fall apart. And then there's the cell phone mystery. If Celeste's always-on phone wasn't found with her, where is it now? Was it destroyed or perhaps hidden? That's the kind of detail that could make or break the investigation. So, right now, all we've really got is footage coming out every other day and a whole lot of unanswered questions. No arrest, no charges, and no official cause of death.